Good evening. This is Carnival News Around the World, and I am Tim Dayo at DPE. Kicking off with the African scene, a rubber boat carrying 55 migrants, including 2 babies, has capsized off the coast of Libya, according to the United Nations Migration Agency. The International Organization for Migration claims only 2 survivors, both were Nigerian women, were rescued by Libyan authorities. The boat sank after taking on water for about 6 hours after leaving Al Zawiya in northwestern Libya. The IOM has stated that nearly 500 migrants have been reported dead or missing so far in 2026 while attempting the Mediterranean crossing from Libya. And in the North American scene, Ghislaine Maxwell, the convicted associate of Jeffrey Epstein, is expected to invoke her right to remain silent during questioning by the U.S. House Oversight Committee, according to her lawyer. Maxwell, who is serving a 20-year prison sentence for sex trafficking, is due to appear virtually for a closed-door deposition on Monday from a Texas prison. Her lawyer has said she will plead the Fifth Amendment to avoid self-incrimination, but is expected to read a prepared statement at the end of the session. On the scenes in Europe, suspected attacks on northern Italy's railway network have caused severe travel disruption as thousands gathered for the opening of the Winter Olympic Games. Police have reported 3 incidents of damage to rail infrastructure linked to the Games, including a fire between Bologna and Venice that caused delays of up to 2.5 hours. Authorities have later found severed cables and explosive device nearby, with the Transport Ministry describing the incident as serious sabotage. In another development in Asia, Japanese stocks have hit a record high after Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi's Liberal Democratic Party won a historic election victory. The LDP has secured 316 of 465 seats in the lower house, the first time since 1947 that a single party achieved a 2/3 majority. In coalition partner, the Japan Innovation Party has won 36 additional seats, taking bloc total to 352. The results strengthens Takaichi's mandate as she faces the challenge of reviving Japan's economy and addressing rising living cost pressures. On the Australian front lines, a man has been charged with terrorism after allegedly throwing an explosive device at a crowd protesting Australia Day celebrations in Perth last month. The 31-year-old is accused of hurling a homemade bomb into a garden of about 2,500 people demonstrating in support of the Aboriginal community. This device, which contained ball bearings and screws, did not explode, but authorities claim it could have caused mass casualties. Australia Day, marked on 26 January, commemorates the arrival of Britain's first fleet in 1788 and is regarded by many indigenous Australians as Invasion Day. And in the Latin American frontiers, Venezuela has freed opposition figure Juan Pablo Guanipa after more than 8 months in detention. His family and rights group claims amid border releases of political prisoners under the pressure on the government. Guanipa, a close ally of opposition leader Maria Corina Machado, who denies the charges against him, has been released on Sunday as part of the authorities described as a series of prisoner liberations. However, his freedom was short-lived. The Venezuelan authorities claimed he was seized again just hours later and are seeking to place him under house arrest for alleged breaches of release conditions, a move his family and the opposition described as a rearrest or abduction. The development highlights ongoing tensions over political detainees in Venezuela, even as some high-profile prisoners are freed. And that will be all on the news around the world with Carnival Radio. And this news was sourced and edited by Olu Lagba Fauzia, and I remain Temidayo Adebi Odefila.